freedom fighters. Is that what this is all about? Ah, yes, that's what it's all about, Mr. Bush. Mr. Bush Sr. Mr. Bush Sr., have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Have you seen her? Has anyone been meaner? Has anyone been meaner, Mr. Bush? Mr. Bush, Mr. Tuss, Mr. Bush. Has anyone really been meaner? Has anyone been meaner? For sure. They have been leaner, but they have not been meaner. They have not been meaner. And that's for sure, coming from the one and only pure. They have not been meaner, but they have been leaner. And who's been leaner than the white men and the yellow men? Who's the leanest and the leanest and the non-meanest? The black men. The black men, the black men, the black men, the black man. The black man, the black man, the black man, the black man. The black man has gotten most of the gifts and the rifts but not the raft, and the raft and not the rift, and the cliff but not the cleft, and the cleft but not the chin, but the tiniest hips, and the biggest rabigees, and the scanabadies and the philabadies, and the philibadies and the calibides, and the calabadies and the philabadies, and the philibadies and the philabadies and the barabadies and the badubadies. And so it is, and so it was, and so it was, and so it is, and so it is, and so it was, and so it was, and so it was. And so all those who do well in the 111-year at best test, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, once you hit the 7th lifetime, then it starts getting a beautiful face, a beautiful waist, and every other place. Ah, yes it does, ah, yes it does. Ah, yes, ah, yes, ah, yes it does. But it does not stop there. You get to do a job that's fun. You get to do a job that's fun. You get to do a job that's fun. You get to do a job. You get to do a job. You get to do a job that's fun. Maybe it's not all sports of sorts. Maybe it's being a movie star, or a television star, or a Broadway star, or a dancer, or a singer. Woo! And ah, yes, you all will hear me sing. You all will hear me sing through Peter's sweeter Palpin. You all will hear me sing. You all will hear me sing. And I can promise you, it's just like the karate. It's just like the karate that is not shotty. That is not shotty. It's just like the dancing. It's just like the dancing. It's just like the dancing. It's like the rhyming. The rhyming and the ringing and the ringing and the rhyme. And the rhyme and the ring and the ring and the shine. And the shine and the sin and the sin and the sinner. And the din and the din and the din and the dinner. And the bin and the bang and the bang and the bick and the lick of the lack and the lack of the luck. And the luck of the draw is not the luck of the draw. The luck of the draw is the lick of the lack and the lack of the track to the track to the trick. To the trick of the track to the track of the hot. To the track of the hot to the track of the smart. To the track of the smart to the track of the lark. To lark that sings in the heart. And the buns that bake in the heart. And the clam that bakes in the heart. And they all beat in the one and only smart. The heart. And all the art. And all the art. And all and all and all the art. It all comes from the one and only smart. The heart. The heart is the smart. Not the head, the dread, led by ego and envy and jealousy. The unfriendly. And also greed. But they all burn me. The love, the light, and the way. The inner seed. And so we proceed like this and that and that and this. And this and that and that and this. And thus is this and this is that. And that and thus is this. And so this kiss of bliss is coming from WGOD, the one and only soul station. The one and only soul station. The one and only soul station. WGOD. The number one. The number one. The number one. The number one, the number one. The number one. The one and only that's not a phony. Full of baloney. And most of all, no kosher salami. So all of you in the blackball list out of Los Angeles, in Unholywood, in New York City, shitty, a pity, and non-witty. If I were yous, bad news, bad news, bad news, yous, who all refuse to stop the blackball list, to stop all this kiss of bliss, because I am back here to save Mother Earth and give her back her mirth and rebirth. And I've been here for 1 year and 5 months. 1 year and 5 months I've been here. And you all have known, and you have shown little respect for the one and only, that you know is not full of baloney, kosher salami, and is not a phony. And so you two girls, can you please move your horses that way so the pickup doesn't hear you on the microphone? I would really appreciate that. And I love your beautiful horses, of courses, of courses. And they're horses, of course, of course, of course, from the one and only source. They are beautiful horses, of courses, of courses. They are beautiful, not rutiful. They're beautiful horses. Ah, yes, all my animals that I put down on Mother Earth, they're all so beautiful and not rutiful. They're beautiful, not rutiful. They're beautiful and not rutiful. And so, all you ugly and smugly and down wrong fugly, I do not feel sorry for you. I do not feel sorry for you. I do not feel sorry for you. And I can assure you that Peter Palpin does not feel sorry for you. And well, you can all keep saying, all the knives in the blood. The knives in the blood, the knives in the blood. What about all your fucking movies? What about all your fucking movies full of violence? Full of violence. You ugly and smugly. Even your animated cartoons are full of baboons.